At Dekkoo, Pride lasts all year round, but this discount won't. This June, new subscribers can get their first 6 months for 50% off with promo code PRIDE50. That's promo code PRIDE50. So come on and join the party with your first 6 months of Dekkoo for 50% off. And maybe you'll get 100% off later. This week, let's talk about Chris and Dawn, a love story, the estate, and Away. First, Chris and Dawn, a love story.
Our honeymoon trip was on my Easter vacation from college. Chris was waiting for me on the street outside. His plan was to drive us to Monument Valley. He was sitting in the sun and smiling at me, and I was so pleased to step into the passenger seat. And we drove off right then. There weren't even roads into Monument Valley then. Paved roads didn't exist. But we made it. We arrived in this bunkhouse. Nothing but men sitting at this ranch-type table, at the head of which was John Ford, and it was all his crewmen, and of course they all had to be macho types. And here were this small Englishman and his very young-looking boyfriend, and maybe they assumed we were father and son.
One of the most touching gay films of the century so far, Guido Santi and Tina Mascara's Chris and Dawn, a Love Story, chronicles the 30-year relationship between British-born author Christopher Isherwood and his much younger partner, artist Dawn Bacardi. With home movie footage, candid recollections from Dawn, and entries from Isherwood's personal journal, the couple's passion and commitment comes alive in this unique documentary. During the course of their relationship, Isherwood would nurture Dawn to become an accomplished painter. In animated sequences depicting Horse and Kitty, self-invented alter egos which they drew for one another over the years, we're drawn deeper into their world of affection. Isherwood is forever immortalized in countless paintings and drawings lovingly crafted by Dawn over the years. And in fitting farewell, Dawn devotedly painted Isherwood on his deathbed. As Dawn soldiers on alone, sleeping on a single bed in Isherwood's study, we're reminded of the impact and gravity of sacred lifelong partnership. Originally released in 2007 to massive critical acclaim, Chris and Dawn, a Love Story is back on Dekkoo and ready to make you believe in the power of love all over again. Next up, The Estate.
Coucou. Coucou. Начукався? Як це тобі без мене? Та норм. Чим займався? Netflix дивився. В тіктоці заліпав. Дрочив. Шикарно.
In a crumbling, secluded mansion on the outskirts of Kyiv, a young man awaits the return of his boyfriend, who is on leave from the military service in the Ukrainian armed forces. The two lovers must find time to carry out several of their cherished rituals, including taking a very specific photograph together. But what is the memory they are capturing in the photo? And what is their ultimate ritual that the old mansion holds secret? A sleek and incredibly sexy short from young Ukrainian filmmaker Eugene Slupchuk, The Estate packs a lot of intrigue, bare male flesh, and aching romantic longing into its short runtime before delivering a wholly unexpected twist ending that will have you questioning everything you've seen up to that point. Finally, Away.
He's my brother. We all together. He has the pass. He has the pass.
He cannot fly without his ID.
Vale, pues me quedo con él.
Cannot fly without his ID.
¿Que te quieres subir al avión y dejarme en paz, coño? Me quedo. Yo soy un niño de 5 años. ¿Qué?
¿Lleva dinero?
Que voy a llevar
¿Dónde te
dinero.
vas a llevar dinero? Si has perdido... Dale algo, anda.
Está con consiguiente.
¿Cuándo has olvidado tú la cartera?
Llama a la mamá y se lo cuentas.
Sí.
Sergio travels to the Netherlands with his family and friends to cheer on his favorite football team, Espanyol de Barcelona. When it's time to return, he decides to stay, without giving any explanations to anyone or having any apparent reasons. Alone, with no money, nowhere to stay, no job prospects, and without speaking the language, Sergio becomes an outcast and must fight day by day to survive in a hostile environment. At the same time, he embarks on an intense inner journey that will lead him to discover himself and accept who he truly is. Marking the directorial debut of renowned acting coach Gerard Holmes and featuring a revelatory performance from lead actor Mario Casas, Away is a naturalistic social drama about immigration and an inspiring portrait of the search for identity following a unique character who seems unable to find his place in the world or accept his contradictions.
Dekkoo adds at least 3 gay movies every week on top of its extensive catalog of queer classics, short films, and gay cinema from around the globe. Like and subscribe to our channel and join us next week for another new edition of Dekkoo Digest.